Hello, mentors. In this meeting, cup stacking, we're taking many activities from the Julia Robinson Mathematics Festival. So please check the website, and there's a very cool app, which we'll explore in a minute. So please practice with this app. That's, I think, a very good use of your time. Before the meeting, we don't have coaching, so please use your app, tell your friends about it, family, and just play and play and play. The more you play in many different ways, the more intuition you will be able to give to the students. So change the parameters and try to achieve the challenges in the student workbook. So what is this game about? We have a bunch of cups forming a line. Let's start with 5, and that's what we will do in the meeting. So that's kind of the basic game. And then it has stacks of 1. So you could think these are kind of rockets, maybe, that are flying through space and traveling. And then in any turn, you can take any of the stacks. For example, let's take stack C and move it as many places or as many spaces as the size of the stack. So in the first turn, inevitably, you will only move 1 because all the stacks have 1. So I could move A to B, or I could move D to E, etc. And then the game becomes interesting because suppose I already moved this CD. Now I can still move this rocket, but now it's a more powerful rocket. It has 2 levels, so to speak, 2 cups. So it's more powerful. It can move now 2. So it must move the number of cups in this stack. I cannot go past E, so I cannot move more to the right. So the game is bounded. So there would be only one option here. I could move 3. Okay. Now this stack could move 3. You could go back to E, right? By moving 1, 2, 3, and I could do that. Or I could also maybe move A to here. So that's another choice. So any turn, you take any stack and you jump as many spaces as the size of this stack. This has 3, so 1, 2, 3. I can jump in and put it on top of E, so landing here. And the goal is to get just 1 stack, which of course will have all the cups in any place. So here I got very, very lucky. 4 cups, move to A. So I play the game. Let's play another round. I could start with A here. And I don't have to move the stack that I just created. So I could also maybe take D and move it to here. That's also an option. I could move this here. Let's do that, see what happens. That's gonna be a loss. So during the meeting, you can have an undo, similar to this undo in the computer app, and tell students, okay, you can backtrack just 1 move. Probably just 1 is fine, because more than 1, then it's gonna be hard to keep track. So you can help your students depending on, but if they really wanna be challenged and play without any help, that's also fine. So here, I think the way to win would be to move C to this stack, have these 3, and then I could win here. So that's pretty much the game. What will happen in the meeting is that, okay, if students are maybe a bit challenged on these 5 cups, and they'll have these real cups and post-it notes to denote the spaces, then they could go to play maybe the 3 game or the 4 game. Let's quickly play the 4 game. It's similar. So you could do this. Maybe now we could go here. That we would lose. Let's play again. Maybe go here, A to B. Maybe make a CD here, and then I have 2 choices to win the game. And of course, the idea is to, once you conquer 5, then go to 6 and try to convince yourself that it's also very flexible and you can win in many, many ways. And then go beyond. There's going to be a challenge with lots of caps where you want to maybe land in the center. And maybe reason for more sophisticated math, reason with any number of cups like a general N, and do recursion to kind of convince yourself that you can always win and actually end in any place. For example, if you would like to win in this I place, you could try to say that I already know how to win this game for less caps from A to H. And I can win it here, maybe in A. So all these caps can be taken to A. And then to the right of your target, you could kind of do the same and try to convince yourself that all these 3 cups can be moved to here. Okay, that's easy. We can do this. pretend that I already know how to do this. I won't do it, it's a bit dunk. And then what I would do is all these cups that are in A, I move them to I. It actually works if you think about it. And all these 3 cups, they are a distance 3 from I, so it perfectly works. So I could actually win the game with all these many cups, 12 cups, in any place you want. So this is recursion. You don't have to do it like in a very precise and formal way, but give ideas, so concrete ideas that, okay, if I know how to play simple games, then I can play complicated games. Now, if you're already kind of conquering the one-dimensional game, you could actually go and play 2 dimensions. So first you would play a baby version of just 2 rows, right? And try to win. So the rules are kind of similar here, but it allows for 2-dimensional movement. So that's quite, that's quite interesting, the way you could win. So I could move. And there's no backtrack. So if you move already left, then you cannot move right. Or if you move up, you cannot move down. That's a rule that's important to say. And once you conquer this, you could probably keep on the 2 rows, but add lots of columns and try to inductively or with recursion just to conquer more complicated cases. How would you play this game? Let's just quickly, maybe not win, but at least give a sense on what things we can do. For example, this 4 can say 1, 2, 3, 4. You could move it to here. This one could go here. It's kind of far, so hopefully we get this, right? Because right now it's isolated. It's kind of far from these guys. But so yeah, that's kind of the idea. So you could do these things. I think probably I lost now. So that's how we play. Now you could, of course, do more, even more columns and even play more, but there's probably not going to be time, but at least say that you could actually play even like a chess game and decide if this can be won or not. Your LAs will actually show this up. So it's fine at any time because it's efficient, but hopefully you play with the real cups, the physical cups, just like in a typical board game. Okay, so have a lot of fun playing this game and see you in a future video. Goodbye.